Alright, I'm just ending a run from the 92 to 93. So I guess it's technically 93 to 108, but I'm still gonna say 92 to 108 I don't. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got shift and rest to 15 from that. Those are really good drops, actually. On forest alone, those are really good drops. Those end up being really good. So, from level 93, we have 42,892. I have plenty of spammable download quests. I've just been doing Wrath of Forest, Ultima Quest, and Ultima Quest are... It's like a better Lost Heat Sword. Wrath of Forest is basically just Lost Heat Sword, except more enemy. This is the gear. This is what the gear is looking like. Gear's looking pretty clean. So the things that we're kind of looking for while we do this are level 15 techs and any of the remaining plus stat units. For anybody wondering, maybe they're like, well, what do you mean by plus stat units? What I mean is in PSO there are plus units, like you have your regular units, and then almost every basic unit can have a plus variant. It means that they have increased stats. I'm collecting every possible plus stat unit in the game. And I'm almost done. I'm actually almost done. I don't have a lot left. So those are the things that I desire. The ones that I don't have. The plus stat units that I don't have. And level 15 techs that I don't have. Mag charges PB pretty quickly. Thanks to the 90 native on the run. Why this quest is a little ridiculous. Takes this guy off a seal. You get that one extra kill towards unsealing. Ugh. So this just gives me 20 shifted to ban. Really good for Forest. Especially with a 90 native red sword. Thing gives me a ton of ATP. I got the 50 hit chainsaw for restoring my health whenever I get low. I don't even have to use mate. I could just use the special and hit 4 more enemies to get all my health back. As such. Oh no. Okay. I guess I kinda asked. Guess I kinda asked it. Oh, Gazondi 15. Look at that. That is 3 texts. That is 3 texts down. Now you can't see the list. I'll actually make a list of texts. I should make a list of all the level 15 texts. And I'll keep track. Ow. There you go. You hit like 3 or 4 enemies at once with a special hit and you're instantly at full health. That was really bad. Sorry. Thought I could hit it. Power materials are not necessarily needed. I'm not necessarily looking. Nice to get. Guy. I think a lot of people really underestimate how good S-Rank Twin is. A lot of people don't really understand. I mean, part of it is because, like, you have to grind it in order for it to be good. But if you grind it, then it'll be good. If you grind it to max, it'll be really good. Because if you grind it, it goes up to 250. 250 times 2 is 500. Means that your S-Rank Twin has 500 ATP. Or gives 500 ATP. And a 500 ATP double saber with Berserk. Does that sound good to you? Anybody that plays PSO, does that sound like a good item to you? It should, because it is. One drop, I think. Aw, snap, dude. Heck yeah. Go, Liberator. Alright, well, there's 94. Don't need it. It's plus. Yeah, dude. S-Rank Twins with Berserk are amazing. Yeah. Anybody who says that that's bad doesn't know what they're talking about. Well, obviously the caveat is that they have to be grinded. So if you're going to use a Berserk Twin with no grind on it, obviously you're not going to do very good. I think everybody knows at this point that the caveat to using any S rank offensively is that you have to grind them. I think that's a pretty well-known caveat. Yeah, like almost every class can use it. Just like the best part. And yeah, Starflow is combo locked. Like even force, like every force buff Onowar can use double saber. You can use the S rank twin, so S rank twin is even good on forces. My friend NDW really likes using the S rank twin with demons on his force. He really likes that combo because on Fomar it's pretty good. Pretty good on Phonum as well. Phonum has higher ATA, so if it's good on Fomar, then it's good on Phonum because Phonum has higher ATA. The ATP of it doesn't necessarily even matter because you're not on a force. You're probably not using an S rank twin with Zerk. You might be using one with demons, most likely. Oh, Rafoy 20, or not 20, Rafoy 15. That's another one. Winning a lot of these level 15 things. His own D14, man. It was one level higher, dude. Augers on the Demon's Twin. Demon's Twin is pretty decent. I wouldn't use it on a hunter, but I'd use that on the forest. I'm going to need to hit some of these guys with my cheese. Team Flag is minus. You know, that thing I don't need. That nobody will ever need. Dude, the misses on the paralyzed, dude. On the seas. It hurts. It actually hurts. Oh, yeah, I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Have any? Oh, I don't. Don't really need. I have enough scape dolls, I think. Alright, here's the fun part. It's so fun that it's not fun. Lost all my chickens. I still think that in many instances that confused traps are better than freeze traps in a lot of ways. Like if I had just freeze trapped there, nothing would have happened. Like I would have that entire instance would have taken me like another, I don't know, like 1 or 2 minutes to get done. I would have had to have shot a lot more. I would have had to do a lot more manual killing, and I would have had to shoot a lot more freeze traps. But with the confused trap there, I just let them fight each other. Done quickly. You know, a lot of people really underestimate confused trap in that way. They're like, oh well, why confuse them when I can just freeze them? They're still attacking when they're confused. Yeah, but they're attacking each other. That is not who I wanted to target with that. That is... No. No. It's bad. Ow. Also, hunters have access to chainsaw, but if you didn't have access to a decently high hit chainsaw like I do, I would not shy on you. I would not shun you if you went with a gush twin on your hunter. If you didn't have access to a good chainsaw, I wouldn't even mind. Wouldn't blame you if you went with the gush on your twin. It seems like that would be just as good. It would be a good substitute. It might not be like... And the thing is about S-Rank Twin 2 is like, if you have enough PDs, you can substitute the special anytime that you want. So like, if you don't have a good chainsaw and the first thing that you need is a good gush twin in order to regenerate your health, go for it. And then when you get a good chainsaw, you can swap it out for something more useful. It's obviously a PD sync. One of the good things about twin... There's one of the good things about S-Ranks in general is that their name may be set in stone, but the special isn't. You can have several different S-Ranks worth in one single S-Rank by just swapping specials. There's still one crazy room left. Alright, there's one crazy room left, and I'm about to do it. For anybody that's ever done Wrath of Forest, you know what's coming. Oh my god. This room alone can get like 20k. Just let the moths respawn over and over again. Because every one of them spawns a moth. Walk back in. No, I'm not going to stay in this room for very long. I'm actually going to complete the quest. So yeah, this quest is fun if you don't mind. This quest is fun if you don't mind staying in like one room for like 25 minutes. Killing the same enemies over and over again. But I actually happen to mind doing that. I don't want to kill these Mothmans forever, so I'm just gonna kill the moth nest. That is the end of that. Bar to 14. Not quite 15. Fortunately. Oh god, I forgot. I didn't. I forgot for a second that I didn't have my traps. 61K to go. Might be able to get another 20K maybe at the most out of this. Oh god. I think the best part about this quest is that it ends on a boss. Like, a lot of spam quests actually don't have bosses at the end. But Wrath of Forest has all these enemies, and then it ends on Dragon. And it's like, oh, okay. So, like, it has all these enemies, which is, like, a good 130K's worth of enemies. And then it has a boss at the end, which is, like, another, like, 7, 8K. Like, okay. It's a lot of guys. It has a lot of enemies. Oh, I forgot the Milo. I forgot to use twins. I'm suffering. Oh, really? I see. All right. All right. That was the boss. Yippee. There we go. Kill me like one of your Affinia boys. One level over. All right. Well, that's that. That's that quest. Now we're gonna do a different quest. Something different every time. a decent level 15 sex. There's only 15, boy 15. Yeah. So yeah, shift arresta gazondi refoy. Going to need more, obviously. Gonna need the rest of them. I think we can get a whole set. I will take those. 15,000 Meseta. Okay. Not bad. Terrible. Okay. So the quests that we can't do, because I already know from firsthand what ones aren't combat, is item create, because it's just a fucking corrupted quest. Can't do the construct because it's a corrupted. And we can't do gallons because that has no combat. The rest of them we can do. Slime Anarchy I'm gonna say is off limits too because it's a joke quest. It's a joke quest. So we can do anything but those quests. Tell me, chat. Which one of these should I do? Which one of these should I suffer through? I mean, if nobody's gonna say anything, I'm just gonna everybody's shy. I will. Let's do Strange Sighting. Strange Sighting is fun. Strange Sighting is another forest quest. Okay. Another simple forest. This one is not as interesting. It's much more tame, for sure. Why does the audio of them running away go on even when they're off the screen? Plus, this guy will be gone. Dang, that's so weird. Strange. I am actually. I am enjoying it. I asked people to choose a quest for me out of my quest list, and everybody was silent. I think everyone's sleeping. Who wants to pick a quest? They could have picked a quest that I could suffer in. Like you could see, I had like Ian 4. Y'all could have me do Ian 4, and I could have been suffering. Been getting knocked down left and right. Would have been funny. Funny to watch, but y'all were like, nah, we're not gonna do it. All right, fine. I'll pick the fun quest to do. How's your Pofo going, Pop? Heard that it got level 80 finally after 5 years. For a decade. A decade of grinding, and finally your Pofo's level 80. Look, none of them, there's no one running around, and they're fucking still making the noise. I'm not crazy, but I know they make the noise even when they're gone. I know I'm not crazy. Oh wait, it doesn't grind past 9? That's lame! Dude, that is so lame. This guy Brainman only grinds up to 9. That's lame. You know what I typically tend to do while I'm grinding? I typically tend to choose a quest that I can autopilot pretty well, that I don't even have to think about. And then I just put something on in the background, and I pay all my attention to watching the thing in the background. And then I autopilot the thing that's easy to do. That's typically what I end up doing. Not sure what this is. Mahu or something. I have ANH offline. I could do ANH offline. Significantly easier to do it offline. That'll probably be the next thing I do. not really as efficient as doing Wrath of Forest over and over. Wrath of Forest is probably the most efficient offline quest to grind because it has the most amount of enemies in the quickest amount of time. Wrath of Forest is like a straight like 700 enemies in a half an hour. You know something though as well. I don't know if your force is a phony or not. I think I remember your force being a phony. Phony isn't very fun to grind online by yourself. I think honestly for like solo grinding online, Fomarl is probably the best because it's the most versatile of the forces. I think. But I don't know. It's tough to say. I think people focus too hard on like certain aspects of Fomarl, but well, if you came in earlier, you could have seen what Wrath of Forest is like. Wrath of Forest is just a more is like a denser version of Lost Heat Sword. Has more enemies in it basically. It has a room where it spawns like 8 mothvis, like the big moth sacks, and each one of them spawns 2 or 3 mothverts, like each second. So you can sit in a room as a phony and spam Razondi over and over again. You can kill every one of those things in like 30 seconds, then reset yourself. That's a good 10-15k in 30 seconds. Bot is the best lolly phone world around. He knows that his phone world is damage cancel up the ass. Damage cancel up the wazoo. Look at that. Look at that, boys. I am a dude. After I do all these offline quests, I'm gonna have every level 15 tech in the game. Hoggers on the level 15 techs. Oh, my space up. Auto grinder. Laser, I don't need. Kinda don't need that, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. point where I wish I had my Cure Shock on me. As you can see, I do not have a Cure. Luckily enough, I wasn't shocked. Can I press that? I forget where to go in this. I go here. Yeah. Plus is a little weird where it wants you to go. Nothing to use the die grinder on. Everything I have is grinded up to max. Hello? No! Why? Why? Did any of you see that? Did you see that? No. No. Did any of you see that? That was a Tola PD, I'm pretty sure. Tola would have been a Red Saber. That could have been a Red Saber, or it could have been a God Battle. Yikes. Red Saber or God Battle. It could have been either or. Probably a Red Saber. I would have been pretty okay with Red Saber, to be honest. Pretty okay with that. I'm not sure if this is the right call. I have gotten. I think this character is pretty specifically lucky because I've gotten a lot of offline rare monsters to spawn on this character. Like I've gotten a lot of Gnar Lilies and a lot of Mill Lilies, and more than my fair share of Hildators. Of just random spawns. Like I would just be playing the game and it would just and they just pop up. It's like, oh, okay. Cool. But I'd get nothing good from them obviously because Like episode 2 Hilda Tor is worthless. Episode 2 Mill Lily is worthless. Episode 1 Mill Lily on Redria is worthless. I don't know why that might be. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think this character's just kind of lucky. I think I got really lucky on this character. The only rare enemy that would be worth finding for me on this character would be episode 1 Hilda Tor. Yeah, episode 1. Yeah, I think episode 1 Hilda Tor. That would probably be the best one. Okay. No. This is kind of where things start to get a little. Also 96. Let's go. Okay. Where shit starts to get annoying. Dude. Dude, why? Or 7. 2 levels off the level that we need. I'm always really late on hucaseal trap shooting. It's hard for me. I don't know why it's particularly so hard for me. Oh, oh my lord. Yeah. Oh. I'm a little bit, I'll just use it. I'll just use the ability. Dude. How the fuck? One of the only problems with having rooms with a lot of these fucking things is that they never stop coming. They're always annoying. Always. Particularly for that reason. Okay. Ow. Oh! Big boy's here. Goodbye, big boy. Took that 1 out of 21 chance or whatever for Magic Stone Iritista. It didn't pay off. What is this? Who would have thought? Who would have thought it'd be a Mahu, guys? His presents I got. Yeah, dude. A guard wave coming soon, and then a red ring coming soon, dude. Heck yeah, dude. Zomg. There was a rare Hildebeer. Zomg. So, in case anybody doesn't know, on Strange Sighting, that Hildator is scripted. There's that specific Hildebeer that spawns in that exact same spot every time is scripted to be a Hildator. So that wasn't just rare. That wasn't just like a rare luck chance. That was the actual scripted. That's the point of the quest. Is to do the quest enough times fast enough to get to the guaranteed Hildator. So you have a chance at getting the rare item. If I had gotten the rare item there, I would have probably just sold it. I would have either just left it on the ground or I would have just sold it. Because it's like it's not fair. It's not fair doing that. Let's do we can do it. Why not? Can't it'll be utter cancer, but let's do it. There's no music on this because I turned music off. You have to sit here in silence like me. I'm gonna take this free. Skipped all. Oh, way down there. Come on, pussy. Get in the teleporter. Now go. Before I release the Hounds of War. Quest is so fucking offensive. The dialogue is great. Rikimaru, how you doing, buddy? Sanjin Yasha still, I see. Being an overall useless piece of shit, I see. Oh yeah, the very instant I get hit by anything, I get it. Oh, why? No. Why did I do that? I'm an idiot. I am a big idiot. Huzzah. Progress. If I can aim my gun, maybe. Oh my god. Dude, I'm telling you. This is like the 5th time this has happened. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, this is fucking nuts. I'm so lucky. Holy shit. You know what the odds of that are? The odds of it being both a love Raffy and a big love Raffy are so minuscule. There's such a tiny chance. No. No! Okay, I got him. He didn't drop anything, but I got him. Dude. It's such a tiny chance. I'm telling you, this character is so lucky. I should be taking this character online and getting like every rare. I could probably get Red Ring in 1 TTF run on this character. Yo, someone tell PK. I'm gonna get RR in 1 run. Dude, I'm so lucky on this character. I want Rikimaru to stand in this. God. I'm about to die. Yep. I wish my Twitch was working. I think my Twitch is just forever bone. I think my Twitch is just forever, like, screwed over. My Twitch account just doesn't work for some reason. It just can't it just to can't connect to any program. I think it's just I took a picture of that Love Rappy. DK is gonna see that Love Rappy. Everybody's gonna see it, dude. That Love Rappy is legendary. Unfortunately, I kind of done goof because what I did was I launched ANH, which is an episode 2 quest from episode 1, which means all of the monsters have episode 1 drop tables. So it means that Love Rappy would have dropped something that a Power Rappy would drop, which I guess was Red Handgun. It had a 1 out of 2 chance of dropping Red Handgun. Which is not great. I kinda did an oopsie on that. If Riki's dead. Here you go, Riki. If I had launched it from episode 2 and gotten that Love Rappy to drop, it would have just been a godluck. It just 1 out of 1, no matter what, would have been a godluck. Or like would have been like 1 out of 2, I guess. Would have either been a red handgun or a godluck. I think I would have preferred the red handgun out. Actually. So now I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't switch episodes because I think I prefer red handgun over godluck. I wish you could do clips on YouTube. I don't think you can. I don't think you can clip things. But maybe if I go into like an editor, I can edit it. But yeah, the red handgun was definitely the better call. I just happened to get the 50% where I didn't get the red handgun. Dallin 15, there we go. Let's go, dude. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't clip things on YouTube. You can only clip things on Twitch. If I could clip things, I would. I probably could if maybe if I like go into like a video editor later on. Like YouTube does these things with like video editors. Maybe I can go into like the YouTube video editor and like edit that as like a clip or something. You can't just do it on the fly like Twitch can. I know. For Twitch, you can do that shit on the fly, which is why I like Twitch a lot. That if something happens like that on the fly, you can just clip it. Okay, I think this is probably where my run dies. The moment that Barrows start showing up. The moment that it starts to get really difficult. I think I'm just gonna save and quit on it there, and then I'm just gonna restart in a different quest. It starts to get like really hard. All right, well. Yeah, if your day hit charge lasers are good. Those are definitely good items. They're worth having. I'm gonna try and find that screenshot that I took. There it is. All right. Quest. TLH. TLH is really heavy on hill bears in the first section, so I don't know if I want to do that. Spring cleaning. Spring cleaning's pretty alright. Pretty difficult. I think after I hit 98, I'll take a break. Oh my god! Everything is hurting me. What is this gay seed? Just randomly being critted every time. I have 80 luck here, so what do you want from me? What do you want from me? Go. Go. Not really working out that way. Dude, guys, if you think about it, I'm only 3 levels away from the version 1 max. I'm only 3 levels away from max level, dude. In version 1. Gonna do it immediately. I'm gonna bother waiting. Well, you know, almost to 98. Let's go. Nine more levels, or 9 more points of ATA, and I got max ATA, guys. How does that make you feel? It makes me feel ecstatic to know that my hucaseal almost has max ATA. 97. That and about 18 more levels still have max ATA without the use of another like ATA unit. It feels good. There it is. Ooh, yeah, 9 more ATA. No, 8 more ATA, sorry. 8 more ATA. I'll have max. Guys, just so you know, if this class looks fun to you, hucaseal is a class that you can play. She is better than Hucas. You too can be a hunter with 1300 max ATP and 218 max ATA. Anytime you want. All you gotta do is pick Hucaseal. It's easy, fun. What more could you want out of a class? What more could you want? Oh. Dude, Ogre Power minus. Let's go. Elflings plus. Oh shit, I might need that. I don't have anything that great equipped. I have a glorious shield that I found at like level 60. It's not great. And I have a Valiant frame that you can equip at 63. It just happened to have 4 slots. Basically, all I'm doing is I tried to find things that were higher level than what I currently had equipped, that had 4 slots in like the shield that I could equip that had the highest defense. And I just equipped it because at level 101 I'm equipping a level 101 armor called Guard Wave. That's gonna be my armor for this character. And then at 108 I'm equipping a shield called Red Ring. It's gonna be the best shield and slot for this character too. Um, Units, I basically went with as much ATA as humanly possible. I have 45 ATA in units. 3 God Arms, then God Battle is basically a necessity for all classes that are using weapons to kill things. It's pretty basic setup. Like you basically just go with whatever armor has 4 slots and whatever shield is strongest for you until level 108. And level 101, you equip yourself with your armor of choice, with your rare armor of choice. Like you can do a luminous field, you can do a guard wave at level 101. Like luminous field and guard wave are the 2 best ones because they're available as early as possible in ultimate. The level 101 armors, and then from there you can pretty much do whatever. I think that luminous field and guard wave is probably your best bets, like for straight defensive purposes, at least on a hucaseal. It is. Electro frame is another good one. Electro frame is actually really good. It's actually really good cast armor. Has this cool little purple electricity particle effect on your character too. It's nice for defense. Uh, that's much later down the line though. That's like level 112, I think, or like 111. There are other armors that are good too. Um, like brightness circle. I'm not sure if cast can equip brightness circle or not, but that's like a level 112 armor. Choo Choo Fever is like 106 or something, but Choo Choo Fever has 0 defense. Um, you can't equip Aura Field as a cast, so Aura Field. No, you can equip Aura Field, I think, but you can't equip Virus Armor. Virus armor is out of the question if you have virus armor. If you... Yeah, the D parts are good if you have D parts. That shit's really good if you have D parts. My Hucas has D parts. That's probably your best in slot armor if you don't really have anything else. Like, I mean, it's probably the best in slot armor in general for cast, just because it gives you 60 ATP. I don't exactly know if... Oh, I don't have Alpha X++. Cool, so that'll do it for that. Awesome. I'm glad I found that, because that means all I need left for plus units are the HPs, or the HP units, a couple of the mine units, and all of the body units. I have a fair chunk of these. But most armors after 101 are pretty much just aesthetic. Like nine's posted out. The only armor that isn't really aesthetic is like D parts, and you can wear D parts pretty early. If you get your hands on a D parts, I would just leave it on. It doesn't really matter what the defense is, because the bonus it gives is really nice. But other than that, almost every armor and shield, well, not really shield, but almost every armor that you choose after level 101 is pretty much just aesthetic. Judea Field is a pretty good armor defense-wise, but it doesn't really have an effect. Kind of exists. Shield, it's pretty much set in stone. At the moment that you're level 108, you just throw a red ring on if you have it. Which I do. A red ring available for this character. If you have it, throw it on. That's your best shield. If you don't have it, then throw on whatever the next best thing is. For droids, it's probably S parts. If you have S parts, that's probably the next best thing. Anything else is pretty much for defense. Units, after I can feasibly stay above 210 ATA without using as many god arms as possible, I'd like to swap them out for cure freezes and cure shots. I can max power without the use of a unit towards power. I just have to wait. I basically just have to wait till like 150, 160-ish. Just fine. I have no problem waiting that long. Purpose is to max your ATA out as quickly as possible. And to be able to max it with as little arm units as humanly possible. Pretty much all that you need to know about my hucaseal build is that the armor and the shield I used prior to 101 and 108 are completely irrelevant. I only have them on because they increase my defense and because I have 4 slots. The only reason why I equip the armor is because it has 4 slots and it's the highest level armor. And the only reason why I use the shield is because it's the highest defense shield that I can get. And anything to get myself from being knocked down every time I get hit as much as possible, as early as possible, is great. This is like the #1 bane of being a low level in ultimate early on is that you get knocked down a lot. You don't want to be knocked down as much as humanly possible. You want to be able to do the damage. You want to be able to stun lock the enemies as much as possible. So getting knocked down is a bad thing. It's a really bad thing. So everything that I do as far as armors and shields go early on is just committing them to as much defense as possible. And then waiting until 108 and 101. Which is why this stream is titled 92 to 108, is because 108 is the most important level for early game ultimate. Early game ultimate, 108 is the most important level. You get access to Red Ring. If you don't have Red Ring, I'd say the most important level early on in ultimate is level 101. It basically just goes 108 and then 101. Right in order. You get access to some of the best armors at level 101. The game ultimate. $27,000 EXP. I think that might be a stopping point. 92 to 98 at 6 levels. 10 levels away. Yeah. I knocked off a decent chunk, and I knocked off one plus unit. So, yeah, I think this is probably where I'll stop for now. Get to working on some other things. Thank you to everybody who tuned in, no matter how long you tuned in for. Probably do